Hey, welcome back. Privileged access refers to the concept of providing granular control over admin tasks in Office 365. My name is Sushant Sutish, and I'm your trainer for this Microsoft 365 Certified Security Administrator Associate certification course. After this episode, you should be able to deploy privileged access management in Office 365 and learn how to manage customer logbox requests as well. So, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. Let's start with understanding layers of protection. Privileged access management complements other data and access feature protection within the Office 365 security architecture. By enabling privileged access management as part of an integrated approach to security and protecting your organization, a layered security model can be used to maximize protection of sensitive information and Office 365 configuration settings. As shown in this example diagram, enabling privileged access management helps build on the protection provided with native encryption of Office 365 data and the role-based access control security model of Office 365 services. When used in conjunction with Azure AD Privileged Identity Management, these two features provide access control with just-in-time access at different scopes. Privileged access management in Office 365 can be defined and scoped at the task level, while Azure AD Privileged Identity Management applies protection at the role level with the ability to execute multiple tasks. Azure AD Privileged Identity Management primarily allows managing access to Azure AD roles and role groups, while Privileged Access Management in Office 365 is applied only at the task level. Let's understand the privileged access management process flow. The first step is configure a privileged access policy. When you configure a privileged access policy with Microsoft 365 Admin Center or Exchange Management PowerShell, you define the policy and the privileged access feature process and the policy attribute in the Office 365 substrate. The activities are logged in the Office 365 Security and Compliance Center, and the policy is now enabled and ready to handle incoming requests for approvals. The second stage or second step is access request. In Microsoft 365 Admin Center or Exchange Management PowerShell, users can request access to elevated or privileged tasks. The privileged access feature sends the request to the Office 365 substrate for processing against the configured privilege access policy and records the activity in the Office 365 Security and Compliance Center logs. And the third step is access approval. An approval request is generated and the pending request notification is emailed to approvers. If approved, the privileged access request is processed as an approval and the task is ready to be completed. If denied, the task is blocked and no access is granted to the requester. And the requester is notified of the request approval or denial via email message. And the fourth and the final step is access processing. For an approved request, the task is processed by Exchange Management Run Space. The approval is checked against the privileged access policy and processed by the Office 365 substrate. All activity for the task is logged in the Office 365 Security and Compliance Center. What is Customer Lockbox? As an Office 365 admin, Customer Lockbox requests allow you to control how a Microsoft support engineer accesses your data. Sometimes, if you run into an issue, you might need a Microsoft support engineer to help you fix it. In some cases, the support engineer will require access to your Office 365 content to troubleshoot and fix the issue. Customer Logbox requests allow you to control whether to give the support engineer access to your data. There is also an expiration time on the request and content access is removed after the support engineer has fixed the issue. Please note that Customer Logbox capability is never used when troubleshooting doesn't require access to customer content. For majority of support cases, resolution doesn't require the use of Customer Logbox access. And the customer logbox feature is included in the Office 365 Enterprise E5 plan. So let's have a look at the customer logbox request example. So this is a sample request which is made using a customer logbox request. That concludes this lesson. In the next video, we're going to learn about information barriers. So I will see you on the next one. Till then, take care.